Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Well, it's that time of the week again where we're going to do some previews of fishing reels that have arrived in my shop recently. Those that I'll be working on and those where I will plan to do a video. Now, if you see a video or if you see a reel that you would like a video on that I'm not planning, that means I either have one in my library or, well, it's just an oversight. So let me know if you'd like to see one of these as a video. If I'm not planning to do it, I will try my best to add that to the library and to show you how to take these reels apart, how to service them. I've been keeping fishing for a long time to come. Well, if you like these types of videos, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe to the channel, please use the notification button. That will let you know when I'm posting, and well, you'll have the opportunity to make a decision as to whether you want to watch those videos or not. So let's take a look at what's recently arrived. First one in is from Bruce, and Bruce, he sent me a Revo STX. Now I know I have the Revo Inshore, but it's been a while since I worked on one of these. I think what we'll do is the video. This one seems pretty tight. Seems like it's time for a service, and well, I think that's what Bruce is asking for, and Bruce is out of Massachusetts. So we'll try to do the video on that one since it's been a while and since I don't have many of those there. Next one up is, well, it's from Akira, and Akira is in Brooklyn. And, well, let's see what we got here. So we kind of covered the United States, it seems. And a lot of different reels from a lot of different parts of the country come in. And, well, those reels typically are reflective of the type of fishing that's being done in the area. And this one probably is no different. This is a, well, what is this? This is an Avette. I just did an Avette. I think there's two of them in here. There's another one behind here, so let's get that one out as well. So I have two Avettes here. See if we can cut these open and show you. I just did an Avette JX, and this one is the SX 5.3. These are lever drag fishing reels. A little clicker. Just want to test them. This is a smaller format. Uses braid. This has a shock leader on it. And the reel probably is just in for service. It seems like it's performing okay. And we'll certainly take a moment to get that one completed. And then we have the bigger Avette here. And Avettes are made in the U.S. and they have a good reputation. The frames, for the most part, are aluminum frames, so they're not that subject to corrosion. The gearing is usually a higher speed gear. Yeah, this one is a JX 6.0. I did the JX 4.3 recently. This one, well, this one's got a little bit of an issue here. In free spool. Oh, we're not in free spool. Now we are. Okay. Kind of doing what it should be doing. Again, it has a little bit of a noise behind it. And I don't think I took a chance on the Avettes that I serviced before to do the video on it. So I'll try and do it on this one. I will check, see if I've done it. This is the 6.0 single speed Avette. And, well, we're going to try and do what we can to keep those fishing for a long time to come. The whole idea behind Second Chance is to show you how to do it yourself so that you can keep yours going. Well, the next one up comes in from Blake, and Blake is in Chicago. We've exchanged a couple of notes. This always bothers me. This was delivered this way, which means it probably wasn't packed very well. We also have a rip on this side. I hope we didn't damage the reels inside here. But, well, we'll see what's going on here. Just slice it right down the center. We won't ship them back like this. And Blake and I talked, kind of exchanged notes, texting and the like, and I believe what we have is a bunch of pen number 9s. And he tells me we got 4 in here that he's used heavily. Let's see, I think that's the 9. Yeah, that's the 9. 9. 9. I'm thinking the ones with the shiny side plates are probably the ones. This is a 109. Yeah, that's a 109. Hard to say. This looks like a 109. Kind of hard to see. Yeah, that's a 109. And he told me he has a group of these that are 109s, but he sent me a bunch of 9s. So we're going to have to see what we can do here. That's a 109. This is a Pier 109. Okay, so let's take a moment on these. We'll just kind of give you an idea. There's two different architectures to these reels. The one that's the Pen 9, surprisingly, is the one that matches up as the baby brother to the Pen 209 and 309. It has a more traditional, you'll see 4 screws for the post, the bigger handle, the star adjuster being what it is. But this one, if you look at the architecture underneath it, is what a Pen 209 or 309 would look like. We got some issues here. I'm not sure what he may or may not have had in terms of the reels and whether they're working. The Pen 9, however, has a different architecture. Most of the time you can identify the Pen 9 with the two knob handle. However, that's not the case here. It looks like the 9 handles have been put onto the 209. How do you tell the difference? Well, there's only 2 bridge screws on the 9s. A completely different architecture here. This one looks like a left-handed reel. This is a lefty. There you go. And, well, we're going to see what we can do. The good news is, for the most part, handles are available for these. Is this a lefty as well? I think it is. Wow, how cool. So there's a couple of left-handed 9s in here. And we'll just take a look here and see. He's included in the box 4 left-hand 9s and 4 right-hand 9s. Well, the right-hand reels I need fixed and gone through. Included in the left-hand ones are included in the box with hopes that you can use them for parts. You may need to fix the right-hand reels. Well, that usually doesn't work out that way. If I'm able to use the left hands for the parts, that's fine. But he'd like the right-hand ones fixed. Okay, well, they're very interesting. He's up in Chicago. I'm assuming he's going to be fishing the Great Lakes with some of the wire on here and that. And, well, after I work on these, I'm going to ask him for some fishing tales from how these are being used. But I am told that they are fished heavily. Well, if you like to see them, let me know. We'll see what we can do. And, well, of course, if you have any questions on this reel or any reel in particular, just leave them in the comment section. I will try to answer them for you. This one comes from Philip. Philip is out in Montauk. Absolutely end of the road, end of the line for Long Island. We've done some reels before, and we have some new ones to do for him. So let's take a look at what we have here. This is a Pen Jigmaster. Or is it? It's a Squidder. It's a 140. I need my my Superman X-ray eyes, I think, to see through some of the clouded packing material. But this one is clearly a. This is the 140 Squidder. This is the long chassis. This has upgraded ball bearings from the Pen 155 series. I'm thinking that's probably just in for service. Big reel here, kind of wrapped in a towel. Not quite sure what Philip is sending me here. I can't say that I recognize the handle right away, but that doesn't mean anything. It may be an older style of the Pen International. It's a Finor, I think. Let's see what we got here. Yep, we have the Finor Golden Regal 50. That is Finor, yes. Yeah, this is a Finor reel. This is a frozen Finor reel. Something isn't working, but that the handle is not turning. This ought to be an interesting project. I think we'll do this one, figure out why this reel is failing. I have to get Phillips' instructions here so that he knows about this. So fin-oar has been around a long time. Fin-oar was actually founded in the 1930s down in Miami, Florida, and that was their specialty. It was to make the big game fishing reels. And they did quite well. They were a boat repair shop, a mechanics shop, and they started making fishing reels to help them, well, not only in their industry, but help them fish better. Well, this is a mess. This is a Surfmaster 200. Sometimes, mistakenly, this is called a Squidder Junior. That's not the case. The Squidder Junior is a narrow frame squidder. But you'll notice the difference in the bearings on the side. There is no metal trim ring. And internally on this side, they're not very much different, other than the Penn Squidder has the override so that you can backpedal the reel with the anti-reverse override. Flip it down and you should have it. Well, in this case, we don't have it on either side. That'll be something to fix, but that is not present on the Surfmaster. Then it looks like we have one more here. Looks like another big one, and I think we probably have the same thing. It might be a second fin-oar. So it looks like we have a pair of the smaller Squidder / Surfmasters and a pair of fin-oar Regals. And well, I've worked on the Regals before. They were a nice reel. I think they were from the 60s, if I remember. Yes, this is a fin-oar Regal, and this one is working. Well, that's good. Well, it's working, but it's not working. It's not going into free spool. It kind of stops there. That's a frozen free spool. Very interesting. All right. Well, Philip, you sent me a couple of there that'll be head scratchers for sure. We'll do our best to get them serviced and repaired. We'll do a few videos as I can. And, well, that's kind of the lineup for the week. And I hope that if you see one of these that I don't plan to do as a video, please let me know. I think we'll do that anbd. We'll try and get underneath those Regals and see what's going on there. The fin-oar Regals, not the fire Regals. And, well, we'll try and keep everybody up to speed in terms of how to give some reels a second chance, how to go about servicing some fishing reels, and, well, how to keep yours ready to go fishing. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. I wish you all a great day and tight lines, and it's the time of year where you want to get your reels serviced, so make sure that they're done before the season breaks open. To our first responders and essential personnel, thank you for everything it is that you do to keep us safe, and everyone, please stay safe, stay well, and stay watching. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.